There was a hill that was well defended. There were hundreds and thousands of soldiers ready to sacrifice themselves for their home. But this story is not about the bravery of ants. This is the story of termites. Yes, those little insects that live in the soil and destroy our homes. They are also the protagonists of today's story. A colony of termites was comfortably living in their hill. Suddenly, one day they noticed that someone had entered their territory. The intruder was none other than a cunning snake. The snake had entered the termite hill in search of eggs. He slithered into the tunnels and ate some termites. And just when he thought he would get away with it, the termites attacked him. Thousands of termites surrounded the snake and started biting him. Now, you must be thinking, what could a tiny termite do to a large snake? Well, we all know snakes have a very sensitive tongue. If you touch or irritate their tongue, they will become so overwhelmed with pain that they cannot think straight. In fact, many animals like lizards and even birds avoid touching snakes on their tongues. That's how much pain it causes them. Termites also knew this very well, so while attacking the snake, they specifically targeted his tongue. The snake tried his best to escape, but seeing that he couldn't, he calmed himself down and waited for the termites to stop torturing him. After a few minutes, when the coast was clear, the snake slithered out of the termite hill and went away. From that day onwards, the snake never dared to enter the termite hill again. But why? Why did the snake stop coming to the termite hill? Despite it being a very easy source of food. The answer is hidden in this picture. A snake charmer. Snakes are generally attracted to shiny things. That's why this snake was initially attracted to the termite hill, because it looked shiny. But once he realized that there was nothing precious inside, he became furious and wanted to destroy the entire hill. But the termites were prepared for this. They had laid a trap for the snake. As soon as the snake entered the hill, he triggered the trap and the termites attacked him. But the snake was too big for the termites to kill. So instead of killing him, they decided to drive him out of their hill. To do this, the termites kept attacking the snake until he was in extreme pain. Once the snake calmed down, the termites stopped attacking him. This was the trap laid by the termites. They let the snake go because they knew he wouldn't come back. In fact, from that day onwards, the snake never came back to the termite hill. But one day, when the snake was wandering around in search of food, he saw a small lizard basking in the sun. It was a perfect snack for the hungry snake. So before the lizard could escape, the snake grabbed it in his mouth and swallowed it whole. After digesting the lizard, the snake started feeling drowsy. You see, whenever a snake eats, he becomes sleepy. Sometimes this sleep can last for hours. But the thing is, when a snake sleeps after eating, he becomes very weak and is an easy target for predators. Even the smallest of birds can kill such snakes. So what did the snake do to protect himself? He climbed up a tree and slept. Trees are safe from predators, so snakes often climb trees to take a nap. But this time, the snake made a mistake. He had climbed up a neem tree. Neem is considered to be the only tree in the world whose leaves, flowers, bark, and fruits are all poisonous. Even the smallest amount of neem can kill a human. So if a snake eats even a few leaves of this tree, he will die within a few minutes. Seeing this as an opportunity, the termites launched an attack on the sleeping snake. They bit the snake and quickly ran back to their hill. The snake, who was already drowsy, felt a sharp pain in his body due to the bite of the termites. Thinking that something was crawling on him, the snake panicked and started thrashing in the air. This made the snake lose his balance and fall off the tree. The termites, who had been waiting for this moment, attacked the helpless snake and killed him. Then they took the dead snake to their hill and threw it outside. The termites could easily have killed the snake while it was still on the tree, but they didn't. They wanted to punish the snake for what he tried to do to them. And what was that? What did the snake try to do to the termites? When the snake fell from the tree, the termites noticed that he wasn't moving. Thinking that the snake was dead, they went near him and started biting him. But the snake wasn't dead yet. He was just very weak. The termites, who didn't know this, continued to bite the snake, and this made the snake panic. He started thrashing in the air, and in a fit of anger, he opened his mouth wide and breathed heavily. This blew away the termites that were near him. But the termites were not deterred by this. They continued to surround the snake and bite him. And just when they thought they had killed the snake, he suddenly opened his eyes. The snake stared at the termites for a few seconds, and then he started laughing. He laughed and laughed until tears rolled down his eyes. Then he spoke. He said, "Oh, my dear termites, you think you have killed me. You are wrong. I am still alive." The termites, who had gathered around the snake, were shocked to hear this. They couldn't believe that the snake was still alive. The snake continued to laugh and said, "You may have bitten me several times, but I am still alive. Go ahead and bite me a few more times. You will not be able to kill me." The termites, who were angry, listened to the snake's words. They got angry and continued to bite the snake. They bit him more and more, and soon, the snake lost consciousness. Finally, the termites had killed the snake. The termites were very happy that they had killed the snake. They celebrated this victory by dancing around the dead snake. Then they started dragging the dead snake towards their hill. They wanted to throw the dead snake into their hill, but as soon as they touched the snake, they started dying. The snake's body was poisonous. The termites who touched it immediately died. This made the termites panic. They didn't know what to do. Some termites suggested throwing the snake away from the hill, but others opposed this idea. They wanted to take revenge on the snake. In the end, the termites decided to cut the snake into pieces and throw it away. They didn't want the poison to spread to the entire hill, so they cut the snake into small pieces and threw it away. After the snake was gone, the termites started cleaning the area. They removed everything that was related to the snake from their hill. Only then did the termites feel safe. They had won the battle, but it came at a cost. Many of their brothers had died, but still they were happy. They had defended their home, and that was all that mattered. So what did you learn from this story? That's right, you learned that no matter how small you are, you should always stand up for yourself. These termites were tiny insects, but they were brave enough to stand up to a snake. The snake had entered their home and eaten their people, so the termites attacked the snake. Yes, they were scared, but they knew they had to do it. They knew that if they didn't attack the snake, he would keep coming back and eating more of their people, so they attacked him. And in the end, they won. Remember, no matter how small you are, you should always stand up for yourself. And that's all for today's story. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to make a choice. Will you leave now, or stay and watch another amazing story? Please choose wisely. Your time is valuable, and so is mine. If you want to continue to watch more amazing stories, please stay. If not, then don't worry, just go ahead and leave. But if you want to stay, then please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I bid you farewell. Do take good care of yourself. Stay safe, and I shall see you in the next video.